Good morning. I am actually getting on the Appalachian Trail, going southbound for about a mile. It's going to be uphill, but I was laying in the bed this morning and I thought I might as well get on the trail. Maybe not I might as well, but why don't I get on the trail and just revisit it for a little bit before I get back on the road and start traveling again. So I slept really well last night, which I really needed. I still feel tired, but what do you expect when you don't sleep the night before that? But so excited. But I was laying there this morning thinking, you're here, go and move your body and get some exercise before you get back in the car. So here we go. Okay, well, I haven't been out of breath like this since I got off the Appalachian Trail. So not only am I back on the Appalachian Trail, I'm back out of breath. But it feels good. I'm excited to be out here. I have a little bit of a break on the incline because this is mostly an uphill and it's starting to climb back up again. So I'm sure my breathing will continue with the hill. The hills go up, so does my breathing. I'm excited about getting to Damascus and why am I breathing? And checking out some of the vendors and revisiting that area again. But what I'm most excited about is seeing my family. Phoenix won't be there and she'll be dearly missed, but I'll see 9 Lives and season 1 and a bunch of the other people that we hiked with throughout our journey. So I've been looking forward to this for a long time and can't wait to be reunited with them. So I'm gonna keep climbing. This is my turnaround point. There's Nolechucky right there. And we are heading back down. So taking my time, stopped a couple times, but it's a little over a mile. And now it's time for me to turn around, go get my shower, and then get to Damascus so I can see my friends and check out the vendors. I'm hoping that, there's that white blaze. I'm hoping that Light AF will be there. I need to get a new fanny pack. My pocket is stretched out and I want to get a new one. I'm going to be doing a short backpacking trip in the Smokies again in June, and I'd like to get a new fanny pack. I was going to order it online, and then I thought, well, they said that there's over 100 vendors at Damascus for trail days, so I'm hoping they'll be there. I think they were there last year, so I don't know why they wouldn't be there again this year. But I'm looking forward to checking out all the vendors. I don't really need much, but that doesn't always mean that I'm not going to buy anything. I'll have to show you in Johnny's this plaque thing that I would love to buy, but I'm not going to do it yet. I may buy it and have him send it to me, but I just love it. So yeah, I'll show you that when I get back to Johnny's, which shouldn't be too long because, you know, I'm going downhill, so pace will be a little bit faster and I won't be out of breath as much. Or I shouldn't be out of breath at all, really. But, you know, I'm almost 64. You never know what's going to happen. Here's my view as I head back down. I love hearing the birds. For those of you that have been following me from the beginning, do you notice my outfit? I'm wearing the same shorts and shirt that I wore on my AT3 hike. It's my go-to. They're comfy, I love them, and I just thought it was appropriate that I brought them with me. If you are watching my channel for the first time, or just recently, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Carrie, but my trail name is Caboose, and I hiked the Appalachian Trail last year in 2024 and vlogged it on a daily basis, and absolutely had a blast doing that and sharing my videos with people that wanted to watch it and come along with me, whether they were living vicariously through me because they can't do the trail, or whether they were getting themselves ready for the trail, or they just wanted to keep up with somebody that was on the trail. I don't know. But I am a retired school teacher. I taught PE and coached volleyball for 40 years, 38 years at the same school in Florida. And I knew that I wanted to hike the Appalachian Trail, so I retired at 62 and got on the trail. Turned 63 last year on the trail in June, so I'm almost 64, just a couple weeks away. And I hit the trail in March last year and just had an absolute blast. I'm a mother of 3 daughters. I adopted when they were, I think, 16, 11, and 10, all sisters. And now they are my beautiful family, and I have 6 grandchildren. And I came from a big family of 5. I have 4 brothers. And when I first started thinking about backpacking, it was like 2015, I sent a message out to my brothers and asked any of them if they'd be willing to do a backpacking trip with me. And all I got was crickets. Nobody responded. But finally, I think one of my brothers started feeling sorry for me. And he was in the Air Force, retired, and then was working as an orthotist in the civilian world, as the military people call it. And he said that he would. Well, at the time, he was overweight, he smoked. I don't know if he was still drinking or not, but even if he was drinking, he never was a big drinker. But diabetic, osteoarthritis in both of his knees. And he started training, he quit smoking, he doesn't drink anymore. He's still a diabetic and he still has osteoarthritis, but we started hiking, backpacking back in 2019. I think that was our first backpacking trip. And I had aspirations of doing the Appalachian Trail, but right before I put that email out, I was extremely overweight. I was like 245, 243, something like that. I'd lost the weight and rekindled my passion and my drive to want to do the Appalachian Trail. So that's when I reached out to my brothers. So anyways, Ronnie, who is AKA Tin Man, hence the knee braces for his knees, we started backpacking on my spring breaks. And then when I decided to put in for my drop, which is in Florida, you have 5 years, or they used to, now it's 8. You had 5 years and then you had to get out. So that would put me at 62. And I knew that if I was going to hike the Appalachian Trail, I needed to do it before my body got too old. But there are people out there much older than 65 hiking. So I could have done it, but it would have been a little bit more challenging than it already was. So we started backpacking and figuring out our gear and figuring out what I wanted and what I didn't want. And then in March of 24, I set out on the Appalachian Trail, and Tin Man came with me for the first 208 miles, which was incredible because his knees paid the price for that. And yeah, and now he's looking at getting his knees replaced. So we just pray that that goes well and that he is pain-free, because every day his knees hurt. So that's a totally different story. I'm getting off on a tangent, which I do a lot, but I just want to welcome you to the channel after all that. And thank you for watching. And I put content out when I get outside. I try to inspire people and just share what I'm doing out here, and hopefully it'll help other people get motivated to get off the couch and get on the trail. It's so good for us to be out in nature, and I just love it and want to share it with people. So that is my little blurb. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you some more on the trail. I just saw a little squirrel scurry by, but I'm almost out of the woods here. So bye for now. I have about a quarter of a mile to go before I get out of the woods. But for those of you that do not know where Irwin, Tennessee is on the trail, it is at mile marker 344. And that is also where Uncle Johnny's is, because the trail walks right by it. And it is all downhill from here. I stopped at 2 photo spots up there, a little over a mile, like 1.1 maybe. And just wanted to get my body in motion. And I wanted to be on the Appalachian Trail. But I wanted to thank you for coming along, and hopefully you've enjoyed this, and hopefully I didn't ramble too much, but when I get excited, I talk a lot. So at least you know that there's somebody that's enthusiastic and happy. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out before we get down to the road, because there are so many work trucks and they're going at such a pace, not fast, but just so many of them all day long, that it's really loud down there. So I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye. Peace out. All right, hey, this guy right here, it controls all this traffic right here.
Yeah.
And he puts smiles on everybody. I love your attitude. It is awesome. Tell us what your trail name is.
Oh, my trail name crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I thank God to be out here, because it's encouraging and inspiring to me.
Yep.
And like I tell people, God sees no shape, sizes, or colors, or wealth. He sees your heart. And I just hopefully ask God that, I continue to spread positivity. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely need it. Oh, the tragedy that's going on in the world. We most definitely need a lot of inspiration and inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Company's doing what we do out here every day. But it's a blessing to meet all y'all, and thank you for stopping and talking to me.
Absolutely.
Give me a chance to spread some positive to the world.
Absolutely. And you do it every day. I'm watching you, like high-fiving guys coming by, and it's awesome. So God bless you.
It's encouraging to me, because I excuse my language, but it takes big balls to be out here in the woods and do what they do.
Well, thank you so much.
Man, y'all stay blessed. Blow her YouTube up, you know what I'm talking about? Blow your boy up just to hype me up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we out here, man. Y'all continue to spread positivity and peace throughout the world, man. And love, man, for God is real.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Stay blessed, mama.
You take